Okay, so this is how the GoPros work, right? So if you're just planning on getting one and you're not familiar with the exact way how it operates, this is the option, or this is exactly how it kind of works. It all depends on the model which you get. There are like 13 models, right? They all look almost the same, but more features are naturally added into the later ones. So one of the later models include the display on both sides, right? So if you're just recording like selfies or videos of yourself, you can also just position yourself inside of the frame very nicely with the display right there. So it's very useful. But essentially, you can power on the camera as usual and use the large sensor to just capture the regular shots of the action cameras, which you have probably seen on the internet, the wide angle shot and like action going on. So it's very useful in that sense. Naturally, you have some controls and you can just record a regular video, capture photos, or even record a time lapse, right? You have more like different settings in terms of like the zoom level. You can also just rotate it and record a vertical video if you wish. So many different things and options if you wanted to go deeper inside of these settings, right? So that is very useful. However, when it comes to the mounting and like using the GoPro cameras in the real life, what's cool about it is that you have at the bottom these like holders which you can pop out of there, and using this you can mount it to any kind of accessory. There are so many different like third-party holders and like stickers and so many different like extensions where you essentially use this connector to just connect it with a screw in there, and it just is very tight right there. It just holds it very nicely. So this is very simple to put it on a helmet or on your head, on your chest, or whenever you like it, and just ensure that it is there steady, mounted right there, and can record videos for you. So this is very useful. And a lot of the more common issues that people ask about it or questions they might have is, how do you take the footage outside of that? How can you get the footage off of the GoPro and save it somewhere else? And I made a specific video about that, but essentially you have the option to either pair it with a GoPro app on your phone and take the footage wirelessly, like download it to your device, or another possibility is to just take out the SD card outside of the side right there. So you have the battery, you also have the SD card right there, so you can pop it out, then place it into a larger, this like adapter for SD card, because that is the micro SD, so you can put it inside of the larger one. And this can either be connected to your computer directly or through an adapter, another one, into your phone, and there you can just get the footage and make it downloaded to your phone, right? So that is kind of how it works. These are some of the like more or less random things which come to my mind about using the camera, some stuff which I find useful and didn't know about personally. So if you have any more questions or thoughts about this, go ahead and leave them below in the comments, but that's going to be about it. Thanks a lot for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the future tutorials.